everybody, it's Brave Thunder. Welcome back to the second episode of the Let's Play of Final Fantasy XII, the ZODIAC Age. In the last episode, we basically did the prologue, and we're going to continue with that. So, upwards and upwards.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Oh, fantastic. Just what I needed to start this episode.
We have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Yes, leave the rook to
Fight
me,
well.
but- Thanks, Bosh. Love you too. But in all honesty, very easy fight. Especially when the shield actually works. Damn. Wasn't expecting that. Aw, I was gonna say thrust in your head, but that wouldn't have worked. Thrust! I wanna blow up your head. There we go. Slap that face. Oh god. Please heal. There we go, let's move it. Excuse oh. It'd be good if I actually read the map. What do you think, guys? Alright, so we gotta head this way. And this pretty much takes care of the prologue for this game. At least for the most part. Oh my god, I'm in shock! No, this wasn't totally the first time I've seen dead bodies all over the place.
Your Majesty.
Oh shit!
Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Dalmasca to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent! Hello!
That was quick.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
But of course.
Off you go.
Vaughn.
Vaughn.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Ramenas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
That was quick. Damn. I guess that's really what happens when you're considered one of the most royalty without military much. Yeah, some fat-looking rats. Good lord.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
Alright, so, now playing as Vaughn. And Vaughn's a little more different than Rex's, at least with his abilities. He gets techniques. They're basically magics, but they don't cost you a single MP. And Vaughn's particular is steel, which you steal stuff. This is the only thing, though, I hate about steel. That it's only a percentage chance. I believe it's 50-50. At least that's as far as I know. I don't know the actual percentage. If you guys wanna, if someone actually knows what the percentage is, you can let me know on that, but otherwise I've got nothing on it. All I know is it takes forever to steal stuff sometimes. Just keep on cutting them, cut them rats right up. I have a feeling that's just a shitload of cheese that people don't eat because, God forbid, I don't know what more their food is here in this world. Alright. Come here, you little rat bastard. Hey! You're out. That takes care of that.
Wow, Vaughn, you got him all yourself?
I'll find
Guess
how
I
you
know
find
who to
this
call when
amazing.
something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now.
Really? Damn, that's a little standards then, buddy.
That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Ah, it's gonna be one of them games. Keep hitting the mic. This is what I get for now, because I'm not using an actual microphone. I'm actually using a headset piece, so you're gonna have to you have to forgive me, guys, for now, but it's the best I can do. Year 706, Vidalian. Again. Can someone relate to me if that's a fruit in our actual, like, real life? Huh? Because I feel like that's just a pear.
Sir, you haven't paid, and What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today. Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl. What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy! Get out the way! Oh!
Damn. Respect much, people? He just looks behind. He's like, respect much? Now, probably my second favorite female of this entire game.
Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
It's like a sailboat more than an airship.
One of these days,
What
I'll
the
fly an airship of my own.
I never knew Vaughn
I'll
had
be a
5
skydiver.
o'clock shadow.
Free to go where I will.
Nice.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon.
Ha, 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 ha. So funny.
Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Aw, goody goody touche. That actually legit surprised me. I never knew Vaughn had a 5 o'clock shadow. Alright, so this is the actual main map that you can use within the game. I guess location map is what it's called, but I just call it a freaking map. You can also look at the world map, which I'll show off in a minute. Because I also gotta show off the menus. So we got our choices of you know what. So you got status, bare bone. You see your XP that you have, the amount you need for next level, and all your stats. Lovely. Your equipment. Such, you can equip, remove everything, just in case you're lazy, and then optimize. And you start out with bare basics, leather stuff, and a dagger. Funny thing is that in the remaster version, he starts out with a dagger, whereas I believe in every other version that came out, he starts out with a mithril sword. So, I don't know why. I guess they gave it to him because he's supposed to be technified as a thief. So, I don't mind it because it's one more attack point than his old weapon, so, you know. World maps. This is basically it. So it's just depicting each location, so and such. I don't think it's a real good way to indicate where you're going and where you are, but that's just my judgment. Inventory, loot, abilities, items, which is potions and all that, and then weapon and armor. Pretty self-explanatory, and then config in case you ever want to change something. The only thing I'm going to turn up is the speed for battle, because good lord, it can get downright tedious. Now, one important aspect they added to the remaster version is if you press the L1, I believe? Yes. We can speed games up! Whee! And you're probably going to be hearing me use the term cocaine a lot, because that's what I base this on. So I'll try using it as not as much as possible, but a lot of times when I'm just trying to get from point A to point B, I'm probably just gonna end up using that feature because, you know, I would like to I want to try to make this interesting, but I also don't want this Let's Play to drag at times. You know.
Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
Aww.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sand Sea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
I'm thanking you for having just walked to a bar. Yes, I am thankful for you, old man. Not really. It's like moments like these, I'm going to speed it up because there's no point. Oh, good lord, but expect that a lot. Expect me to get disoriented. Good lord, it's hard to control yourself like this at times. But let us go in. There you are, you little shit.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
Creature spotted in the ester sand. What is that thing?
Tomato?
Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the ester sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
There you go. Jesus. Alright, we got a lot of explaining to do. So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board. Yes. So basically, this is your hunting spree, I guess. So basically, the idea is very simple. Having to wave to my sister. Start with accepting hunts. Basically, the idea, like I said before, if you guys want to read the text, you can just pause the video. Blah, blah, but I'll explain it to my own degree. Basically, when you accept a hunt, you can't just go straight for the hunt. You have to look at the proprietor or the guy who posted it, and you have to talk to him, and he'll tell you what you need to do. Which, I know that doesn't make sense, but that's how the game works. So, it's basically as simple as that, and then after you complete them, or after you've killed the hunt, that's when you go back to that person and you obtain your reward. So, Rogue Tomato, the hunt begins. I like how they do that with the text. Try equipping the orcharding, oh, right, repeat this tutorial message. No. Alright, so, we get a new thing. Licenses. This is very important because they changed this from the PS2 to the PS4. To the PS4, and I think this is also in the international version, you can actually choose a job class. And you start out with 12. Note, you only get to choose one, and you cannot choose it back later. So make sure whatever you're choosing is what you want. Now with Vaughn, my advice is either go monk or where is it? There it is. Bushi. I guess it's Bushi. Good lord, I don't even know. So, with Vaughn, I think I'm gonna go Bushi with him. I was thinking monk, but I think Bushi would fit him better. So I'm going to use Bushi, which basically is samurai. So I can use katanas, and my best technique will be sight unseen. So now that I have done that, now I have the actual license board. So one thing they did change in this version versus the international and the PS2 versions, you can actually see what the licenses are even if you're not next to them, unlike previous games where you have to unlock, like, you would have to unlock this one, and then I would be able to see swiftness and the HP plus 150. So for now, we're going to unlock this one. So now, the Orchard Amulet that we were given by Thomas, we can actually equip. That's basically how that works. So the Orchard Amulet increases defense and magic resistance by 1 and gives me 25 HP. Not bad at all. He also gave us this, the Clan Primer, basically a book. So basically, you can see what hunts you have. As you complete a hunt more and more, and then completely complete it, it will fill in the pages until it's 100% complete. You got the Bestiary, which is just basically enemies you killed. Nicely animated detail, gives you a really nice bio. I'm surprised they did that. And then that number next to it, if you defeat that many more, you will basically be given special information about something. Sage advice, I guess, would be the wording for it. Sky Pirate's Den. As you travel Evil East, the Sky Pirate's Den will slowly fill with tokens. Basically, this is the achievement room, I guess you could say. The more you do, the more you will obtain, and we'll get into that much later. And then basically, all your tutorage stuff, just in case you forget something, or it's something else you are trying to figure out. And that's basically that for the time being. So, Thomas sent us on a hunt, so let's go hunt. I also believe the stores are open at this point, so why don't we, for one, let's speed this up. Now, I'm not going to go to every store for the time being. I think the only store I'm going to visit right now is the weapon shop. So let's go talk to this good gentleman. Might I interest you, the young master, in some weapons? Wow, I'm already recognized as the master. So, first things first, loot. Loot is basically loot. You get loot and you can sell it for profit. If you sell certain loots and certain items, you can use the bazaar, which I will explain what that is in a little bit when we can actually start using it right. I believe, for the most part, no matter what class you choose, everything in here, besides I believe the mage classes, will have a weapon that can you can use with that class. So later we're gonna get that, the Kortatsu, which is the first katana of this game. But until I can buy it, we're not gonna worry, so let's get a move on. And we're gonna head on out, because there's really not much else we can buy for the moment because of the fact that I'm lacking the money. But yeah, so we got 3 places we can go: South Gate, the West Gate, and the place we have to go, the East Gate.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters.
Say that now, but when he's looking at your ass. Yeah, you might want to let me through, boy.
Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting.
There you go.
Right. Gates are closed after this.
This is what happens when you get stuck with this job, boy. I like how he acts like it's such a tedious job, yet he doesn't even have to do a damn single thing. So, do note, you can technically go back in if you talk to one of these two, but there's really no point, so we're gonna save our game. Every time you see a save crystal, please save the game. Whoa! Hey, what? Oh, right, I forgot. It always stays at the bottom. Yeah, but whenever you see a save crystal, please save the game. It'll make this trip, your trip, a whole lot of less nastier. Alright, with that, we're gonna go explore the first area of this game, which is Dalmasca Estersand. has one of my favorite themes in this entire game. Ugh. I actually love the architecture, what they did for the remastered version. It's not bad. Alright, so here's a new introduction of a new enemy. You can see that their bars are different from those. Any enemy who has a green bar above their head, they're considered to be neutral enemies, meaning you can go near them and they won't harm you until you do something to them. Did I actually steal something from you? Yes, I did. Sweet. So you can also see above target info at the bottom, or not the bottom, the upper left corner, you can see their names are color-coded. That's an indication you should take well for later in the game. It basically portrays your level compared to the enemies. So like, above his was yellow. I believe most others will be the same. Okay, no, never mind. See that one? So basically my level is either equal or higher than that one. And that level is only maybe a slight bit higher. Yeah. Enemies that are in red, they are much higher levels. So those ones, unless you really think you're good enough to do the job, I would avoid them. Also, if you attack a neutral enemy, any other neutral enemies that have a connection to them, they will also attack you. So just be forewarned. Get an antidote. It's actually not what I wanted right now. I would actually... So basically, every area in this game, like action areas, will most likely have stuff like those, like coffins and treasure chests. So it's a good idea to basically try and raid them because I think to a degree, hey, we leveled up, sweet. But I think to a degree, they try making the treasure chest better in this game versus the other one. I think we're gonna avoid that spot right now. Let's use a potion. They also upped the potion from 100 to 120, so I kind of like that. Windstone. I should really be thieving from these guys. Try thieving as early as you can from the get-go, so that way you can at least have a little more extra profit. Trust me, it'll just make this at least a little more less tedious for a money grind. Don't bother stealing from this little fudge. He only has a pebble. It's probably the worst thing. It's only worth 2 gold. Where are you going, you little shit? Get back here. Yeah. So we gotta go chase him. Chase the motherfuckers. Are you serious? No, I'm gonna actually thief from you. For the moment, you're gonna have to auto the game yourself. There is like no autopilot at the beginning of the game. I'll explain more on that later. Where the... Oh my, there we go. Come on. Oh, what's up? I'm actually doing my first Let's Play. Are you really? Yes. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. That was my brother-in-law, I guess I would call him. So... Thanks, Scott. Yeah, expect that a lot, too. Ah! Damn. Wow, okay, a Virgo gem. Those are good. Those are good. Though I can't remember if that made anything good, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. But gold... Be careful if you're near death, because there is a slight advantage. Hopefully, if I can show it off. I actually cannot tell where the hell I'm going right now. Okay. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to show it off. I'll show it off later when you see it, and then I'll explain it then, but for now... Oh yeah, and the tomato gets full health. But it takes little to no effort. Rogue tomato, vanquished! YouTube.
Galbana lilies?
Yeah, type in Brave Thunder. Yeah, eventually it will come to that.
Never that I'd see him.
I did get my call in today for the interview. tomorrow, 1:30. Yeah, Dad said he'll take me.
This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, either way, I mean, I'll get there. Alright. Ooh, take note of this, folks. That giant dinosaur in the background is neutral. Do not attack it! Do not touch it! Don't even go up to poke it. It will annihilate your ass in about a second. It's basically one of those, shits for giggle labs ordeals, so we're gonna avoid it. I'm not getting killed today. Let's see. Where the hell am I? Oh, there he is. I was like, where is this wolf that I'm targeting? We're also gonna steal from him. Thank you for a free windstone. Ow, ow, ow. Nice, another level up. Ouch. I think they made leveling up in this game versus the others a little more useful. I want to say. Again, I'm almost dead, but I'm okay with that because we are out of here. And we're going to heal real quick. I ain't gonna save yet. Take exactly what I just said back, but let's go over to Kites. I'm not the only one who got locked out. What the hell? Are you trying to follow me, you little stalker?
Stand back there. Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Everything.
Open the gate! Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobos sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
And...
That does it.
Ho ho! A fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet too. Take a Dalmascan Barrow's wine, It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and closest gate is ordered. Their nails choked with this sand.
Damn.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
Everything. What do you think, woman? And we get in there, pretty damn good cutscene, actually. And here's our pretty boy for this game. This is the term we're going with. So goddamn pretty. I'm surprised this game doesn't indicate that the two of these guys, they're dating. Because I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western Your Excellency.
Yeah. I'm surprised a lot of you are still whispering, so please shut it.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Move back to Arcadia!
That's
There
good.
is little point in asking. But know this.
I mean, you asked.
I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty.
Filthy.
That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not.
Wheel?
I would ask only that you do your king honor.
What was with the architect
Together,
of
let us embrace the
word-picking in this
peace
game?
His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end. Yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not.
Grieve me not.
I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca.
I believe everything, but I
Here
believe those
I will
arrows will
pay
kill
my
you,
debt.
boy. So
I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
You know, honestly, for him having to be the bad guy, that does make him sound like a really good guy, honestly. If you want me to be for real. See, that was a nice smile of his. That's him saying, I'm glad I did what I said.
Is Rabanastre to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
I mean, you guys could just bring the man over.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguel, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanastre join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanastre. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
Poor Miguel. I can't say if it's poor Miguel or not, because
How can
honestly,
he stand to bow to him like that?
Vaughn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to. You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
Honestly,
Vaughn.
More
Vaughn,
cutscenes.
you haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanastre anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
But of course. Even though it doesn't, they
Hey,
don't make it
Penel,
seem that way.
that fate tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Tch.
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Magello to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
Whoops.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe, but not through Magello. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
Oh, yes. Almighty Sage. Tch. That's some sporting armor you got there, buddy. And now free to enter Lowtown and leave Rabbit. Okay, so the leave Rabbit Nestor part means we can actually go back to the Ester Sand, and we can also go to the Western Sand. I am doing neither. For now, we are going to return back to the Sand Sea because we need to go pick up a reward. I also need to stop retarding around and actually know what I'm doing. Still gotta get used to this whole speed up maneuver. It's been a little while. Where might you be? There he is. Ah, Vaughn defeated that rogue tomato, did you? Of course you thought I wasn't freaking ready, even though you came to me first. And he gives us a reward. 2 potions and a teleport stone. And we also get 300 gold, which is actually a pretty damn good amount. Did you ever notice a Bangay standing in whichever front of a building in the north end? We will be visiting him, but that's going to be later. I'm not concerned right now. So for now, we're going to leave again. Instead, we're going to go shopping. This is always a good thing to do. So the first thing we want to do is spell buying. You got some spells here. Blind, Cure, Fire, and Slow. Your basic stuff. First thing we're going to buy is Cure. Very important. And most of you would know why if you've ever played a Final Fantasy game in your life. Next, we're going to sell our loot. It's always nice to get our money back. This surprised me, but yeah, 150 if you can get plenty of those. This is a great money cash in. Do not sell your teleport stones. You'll see why later. New Bazaar goods. This is what I was talking about when I said you can make bazaars out of loot. If you sell certain loots and combine them, you get special bazaar packs. I wouldn't say special, but you can basically just make some items with it. So, 2 potions. There you go. Yeah. Then a chrome leathers, or basically a leather jacket, which will be his first upgrade, but I can't do that. Oh yeah, that's right. I am using the katana. Every class personifies in one specific armor class. So, like Wuxi or Samurai, for some reason, specializes in mystic armor, which is for magic users. So, you can't quite utilize that to the fullest, but you know what that indicates. So for now, since I can't actually do anything with that, we're just gonna hightail it out of here. How much money do I have? 1,400, okay. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the weapons shop, and we're gonna actually go and buy that katana I was talking about. There you go. Added a. If you don't have the necessary license for it, it'll just add to your inventory, and if you do have the license, it'll then ask if you just want to equip it from there. The only exception, I believe, is guns and bows, because you have to equip that and ammo. So, that's that. So, everything in the store will be up to the next level, and you'll also be able to buy your first shield if you're not using two-handed weapons. Katanas do count as two-handed, even though they're katanas. They're not that heavy. So, I don't get it. But, whatever. I'll deal with it. We all do. But, the difference in armor, you can see, is, for the most part, the resistance of damages don't change until later, so you might be asking, okay then Brave, what's the actual difference then? The difference is stat attributes, or which one raises your stats the most. So leather and helm, these are considered heavy armor. They increase mostly your strength and sometimes your vitality, which I'll explain what those do in a minute. But those are the most attribute. Mystic stuff will increase your magic, your magic stat up the most, and sometimes your MP. And then these kind of armor, they always increase. They really don't increase your stats unless they're specific types of armors, but they'll always increase your HP. So the higher you go, the more HP you'll have. So if you're using this set, you will have a ridiculous amount of HP. So basically, it's just best to go with the armor that portrays your class that you're going to be using the most. So for Vaughn, I'm going to be using Mystic stuff because he's going to be using katanas throughout this gameplay. So I don't think I need this anymore. No, I'm going to keep everything else. So with that, we're going to actually head into Lowtown now. There are two ways to go. This is the normal way down, usually. This is the way you'll be taking the most. And I actually lied. There's 3 ways to go, and there's a quicker way that I'll be showing off later. So, this is Lowtown. This is also the other way to get into the Galleyway's waterway, but we can't go there yet. So for now, we need to go down. Wonder. Nope. There will be some treasure chests all over the place if I could actually find one. Dang, I'm actually surprised I haven't found one yet. I am really surprised I haven't found a treasure chest yet. Jesus. But we're gonna go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. See, there are treasure chests down here. For the most part, I think they're antidotes, eye drops, and potions. So, a little quick way to stock up. But don't rely on it too heavily. Oh, okay, never mind, I lied. And the tiniest amount of gil possible, 4 coins. There are item shops down here, but they don't really sell much. Let's see. Yeah, antidote potions, and then certain people will sell you ammunitions. So onion bombs are for hand bombs. I'll explain weapon types later in the game when we start to get more characters and I have to go through the different types for each character. Yada 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 and all that, so yeah. We'll explain that later. So we're gonna come down here. Jeez, tight. Here we go. Okay, take note, in the PS2 version, there was, I don't know if this is the exact treasure, in the PS2 version, if you're going to play on the old PS2, do not touch this treasure. For if you do, you cannot get the most powerful weapon by blunt force in the game. In the remaster version, they removed that entirely, so if you're playing the remaster version, take it for anyone's care. It won't make a difference. Accessing the weapon, thankfully, does not require the same method. So we're going to go in here. And talk to the almighty sage.
Ah, if it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday. Believe
that makes
me.
you wise no matter what.
But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's ours, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults. A door and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
Crescent Stone. Can I have it? Crescent Stone has lost its magic. We have no power in it. Yeah, no shit. Geysa's Plains. That will be our next destination. Leave by Southgate and continue south. There are like to be beasts on the plains. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. Yeah, boy. Alright, so you heard the man. We are heading to the Geyser Plains next. Which also has one of my favorite themes in this game, which you'll be hearing in a while, but... Let's see, Geyser Plains right here. So, just as Vaughn says, there's a third way to get out of here. From up... There are two ways up there, the way I came in, and then a way from going all the way north to the city. But there's also this way that leads right into the south gate. And it will lead us right where we need to go. Now, you can see for yourself, here's a save crystal, but it's much different than the blue ones because it's orange. This is a teleport crystal. When you'll be seeing more of these later in the game, when you touch another teleport crystal, you can then teleport from that one to another. Basically fast traveling, but you need those teleport stones that this guy will tell you right here. Never seen a guard seeing over a guard crystal before? Very powerful. And if you're fortunate enough to have a teleport stone, you can even teleport to other guard crystals. Very important. This will make side quests and other shit in the game very easy. That in mind. And with that, I think I'll be bringing an end to this part because I'm running low on time. Because I can only do this for about 60 minutes. Good amount of time, but I have no idea what the hell that was. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for part 2 of this Let's Play. This is Brave, signing out. Hope you guys have yourselves a good night, and take care. See you later, and take care now.